Hey there, I'm Kathleen Jasper, and today I'm going to be talking about some educator to entrepreneur topics. A lot of you are interested in this kind of stuff, and I want to help you today specifically on how to self-publish on Amazon. Let's get started. All right. So early on, when I was starting my own company, I decided that I really wanted to self-publish on Amazon. I was listening to a lot of podcasts for inspiration to see what other entrepreneurs were doing. And one of the main things I heard was to self-publish on Amazon. And I thought I really needed to do this because I was starting my test prep company. And this is when people would come into my office and book time with me, and we would go over the test and things like that. But all I had was the test specs. I didn't have anything that was very tangible to go over with the student. And I needed extra practice tests and things like that. So I decided to build my own and self-publish on Amazon. Now, these were not great. Now my books look like this, and they're huge, and there's lots of like amazing graphics and all that stuff, right? But it took me a minute to get to that point. The way I started off was I created a document in Word, and then I turned that Word into a PDF, and then I uploaded the PDF into KDP, which is Kindle Direct Publishing. That is where you publish the books on Amazon. And then you wait about 24 hours and they either approve it or they tell you what you need to do. And, you go from there, and then you have a book people can buy. And so the books that I started with were just about 150 pages. There was a little bit of explanation of skills, and then there was a lot of practice test questions. And it took me a while. I mean, it takes a long time to write these books. But once I had one book that I used for the main test I was prepping people for, it was awesome because when they booked time with me, I would say, please get the book on Amazon before you come in. And what happened was people got the book on Amazon, then they came in and booked time with me. They were successful on their exam. And then they told their friend at the university who was trying to pass. And they said, oh, get her book. Or they gave them their book, which is great too, because they're sharing my books. I remember walking into Starbucks one time and I saw a group of college students in the College of Education, and they had my book on their table, and it had sticky notes all over it and notes in it, and it was highlighted, and it was like the best feeling in the world because they were using my book to study. Now, it was not perfect. There were issues with the book. Again, it was just a Word document with some text boxes. I would put some graphics in there where I could, and put it in a PDF and uploaded it. Now we've gotten a lot more sophisticated in our process. But if you wait till something is perfect, you are never going to do it. If you wait until you can publish a book like this, you won't publish. Okay. This came after years and years of self-publishing on Amazon. My first book was just a PDF. And what happens is Amazon then binds it and sends it out. They have a cover generator you can use on their website, or you can go into Canva and make your own cover. Very easy. Now there are so many tools, and upload that to KDP. So like this cover right here, well, this one's a fancy one made in InDesign, but I have made covers that look just like this on Canva. So my first covers are Canva covers. They are just made in Canva, uploaded as a JPEG, I believe, into KDP, and then Amazon prints it, binds it, and sends it out for you. Now they take 50% of your royalties. However, major publishers take 80 or 90%. Amazon makes it so that you can self-publish. Now, I am not affiliated with Amazon. I mean, I love them. They have helped me build my business, but this is not a pro Amazon video. But I will say, as a self-publisher, Amazon has changed the game completely. I'm able to publish a book anytime I want for whatever I want. And so I highly recommend exploring this. If you're a teacher, maybe you're a math teacher and you have some ideas for math tutoring or math practice skills or something like that. It doesn't even have to be a book of 150 pages. You could publish a 20-page book, a 30-page book for teachers just to have. It could be a children's book. Maybe you have a dream of making a children's book. I have a friend of mine, she published a few children's books on Amazon. And so that's really awesome because then you have a book on Amazon. Now, it's not just going to sell on its own. You're not just going to publish on Amazon and all of a sudden everybody's like, oh, I'm buying her book. It's going to get buried among all the other books there. That's why a Facebook page and using the book like I do, I always, go into my YouTube channel and I say, this is from my 5001 book and I pull practice test questions and project them on the screen. You want to be promoting your book and putting it out there. Just posting it on Instagram isn't enough. Show people how to use the book, really put it out there. Or if you are giving seminars or you're talking to teachers or you're in a position where you can kind of suggest that people buy it, that's something good to do. Like I mentioned before, if you booked time with me before you came in, I recommended getting the book, and then we worked out of the book. And then before you know it, you can do it for another thing and another thing. I think I have like 30 books on Amazon that are all used for different tests, and I keep publishing now. Now, I do have a different process now. I have an editor who reads over the book before I publish it. You might notice some old Amazon reviews that say there were typos in the book and things like that. Remember, if you wait till it's perfect, you're never going to do it. We have fixed a lot of those. And of course, now I have an InDesigner who makes my books look, I don't know if you can see this, but makes them look a lot better, more like, let me see if I can get you a good page, more like a textbook, just making it all nice. But you can do these tables in Word. This graphic is from Canva. This isn't that crazy. It's just a giant PDF document. But, like for some of these call out boxes and things like that, you can do that in Word. But I have an InDesigner now who does that. And that's where these tabs come from and stuff like that. But you don't need that when you're first starting out. Just do it yourself. Another thing is I have another type of book, which is just like a nonfiction survival guide. And this is just words, basically. There are a few little quick tips and things like that, but this doesn't have any practice tests. And this one's done really well. I'm excited. This is called Teach, a Survival Guide for New Educators. I wrote this. It is 228 pages. And people love it. And it's a little guide to being a teacher. Maybe you have something you want to share. Maybe you're a special education teacher and you want to write a little guide on how to survive the special education classroom in the first 3 years. Write it, post it, and promote it. People will start to buy it. Now, when you go, and I'll just show you my books here, you can see that I have a lot of books under my author page, right? And they've got a lot of 5-star reviews. This one is our bestseller, 846 5-star reviews. That's awesome. This is my newest book, Teach, Survival Guide for New Educators. Like I just published this book, 5355, no reviews yet, but over time, people will start to review it. And you'll start to get, once you get a lot of reviews, it will push up to the top of the Amazon list. And again, this doesn't happen overnight, but this was something that I did in the beginning that was a game changer for me and really helped me establish my business. And you may just be like, well, I don't want to quit my job, but I would like to write a book. Write it, PDF it, upload it to KDP and see how it goes. So I just wanted to do this video today for you because I know a lot of people wonder, well, how do you do that? How do you publish books? The key is you just do it. The gatekeepers are gone. You don't have to go to a major publisher to get a book published. You can upload it to KDP and promote it on your Facebook page and promote it on your Instagram and, do demonstrations of how to use the book and things like that. And you can sell your book. And if you have something to say, you can do that. It's not a secret. And I think that's great now that all the gatekeepers are gone. You don't have to ask permission. You can just do it. And so I recommend trying it if it's something you're interested in doing. Maybe you're an engineer or you're someone who wants to share your love of flowers or art or painting, whatever. You can upload a PDF and have that published on Amazon. Now, there's some limitations. You can't do some things on Amazon. Like it's more of a basic kind of publishing thing. If you've got color and stuff like that, it's a little bit different. You can publish in color, but it's going to cost a lot more. And so I recommend starting off slow, couple 100 pages, 30 pages, 40 pages, whatever it is. Do the cover on Canva. Get a Canva account. There's a template for a book cover. Make it yourself. You can also sub that out. You can go to Fiverr or 99 Designs and they will publish you a beautiful cover, whatever you want. But I just say branch out a little bit, share your skills and try self-publishing on Amazon. It's worked out for me tremendously. And I don't want to gatekeep anything. So that's what I do. I self-publish on Amazon. It's not fancy. And I went from, one small 135 page book to now over 30 study guides. And some of them are over 500 pages. So you get better and better as you go. And remember, don't wait until it's perfect. Sometimes things are not going to be perfect and that's okay. You will get some bad reviews. That's okay too. They hurt. They hurt my feelings too, but that's all right. You just keep moving forward, keep getting better, and take the feedback. When someone says something about my book, like, oh, there was a error on this page, I run and I go fix it. And I make sure that they're fixed. Or if someone says, this was confusing, then I go and I reread it and I say, that was confusing. Let me fix that up. Feedback is always good. So don't take it personally. And remember, it doesn't have to be perfect. Just put yourself out there and try. All right. I hope that helps you today. Thank you so much. Let me know what you think. And if you have some ideas for a book, put them in the comments below and we'd be happy to help. Let us know how your journey is going. And I really appreciate you being here. Have a great day.